Hello, Shashikant. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. So, Shashikant, please tell me about yourself.
First of all, thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. Myself, Kadam Shashikant Shivaji. I am from Hungoli district. I have completed my graduation in the stream of mechanical engineering from SRT University, Nanded.
So, how much of experience do we have as a front-end developer?
Yes, sir.
So, total, how much of experience do we have as a front-end developer?
Sir, I have 1.5 years of experience.
As a front-end developer.
Yes, sir.
And in Angular?
Yes, sir. And yes, I have started. Yes.
So, how much you rate yourself out of 5 in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript?
4.4, sir.
That's good.
Yes.
What is difference between HTML and HTML5?
Sir, HTML5 is more symmetric than HTML. HTML5 gives some multimedia tabs, audio, video.
Okay.
Whereas in HTML4 we need to use Flash. HTML5 gives some APIs, web storages, page API, page drag and drop, etc. In HTML4 we use cookies for storing data. In HTML5 we use web storage, which stores up to 5 MB update. Yes.
What is difference between CSS and CSS3?
So CSS is the basic version of CSS, and CSS3 is the new version, which gives some new models.
Okay.
And CSS cannot cannot design responsive design. In CSS3 we can create responsive design.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it. Apart from this,
so in CSS3 we can use 2D, 3D animations. Yes.
what is difference between inline and block?
So inline element always start on same line, whereas a block element start on new line. Inline element occupies width equal to its parent, and whereas block level element occupies width its parent. In block level element we can apply width, margin, and in fourth direction. In inline we can use only two sides.
That is
From left and yes.
okay, from left and right.
Yes.
What is box sizing?
Box sizing is used for giving an height and width to the HTML element.
What is the by default value of box sizing?
Sir, contain box sizing border box. Contain
Box sizing?
border box.
Box sizing.
Yes.
What is big difference between border box and content box?
Sorry, sir.
What is box model?
Sir, every HTML element is considered as a box model. Whereas the box model has 4 properties: height, width, margin, and padding.
What are the selectors we have in CSS?
Sir, there are main 3 types of selectors: basic, relational, and pseudo. In basic, we have ID selector, universal selector, class selector, tag selector. Yes.
Okay. And apart from basic,
In relational selectors, we use plus sign for the next element, next immediate element sibling, and tildes for next all element siblings. In pseudo, yes,
yes, please come.
in pseudo class we use uh, sorry, sir.
What is the precedence of CSS selector?
Sir, precedence of ID selector is more than class and tag selector. Precedence is defined by the browser, whereas the ID has more precedence than class and tag. It is defined by its value 110. ID has 110 value, whereas class has 100. Yes.
Okay. That is specificity.
Yes.
What is class in HTML?
So by using class, class is used for giving style to the element, HTML element. Yes.
What is attribute? Hello, what is attribute?
Yes, sir. Attribute here, attribute. Sir, examples SRC. Sir, examples SRC, HREF. Exact definition of this.
What is difference between display none and visibility hidden?
Sir, display none means we have removed the HTML element from our layout. In visibility hidden, the HTML element will not be visible to user, but it is in our layout, which will not change the structure of layout, and due to display none, the structure of our layout will be changed.
So in how many ways we can apply CSS to the HTML?
There are three ways: inline CSS, internal CSS, and external CSS.
What is difference between figure and image tag?
Hello.
Yes, what is difference between figure and image tag?
Sir, figure is the parent element of the image. Where figure is the HTML tag, and image.
Okay.
In the image, we give path of that image.
So figure tag basically used to semically organize the content of images like image caption and all, right? and whereas the image tag is used to embed the picture in HTML document.
Okay, sir.
What type of audio files can be used in HTML5?
Sorry, sir.
What are the data types we have in CSS? Sorry, JavaScript.
There are two data types, primitive and non-primitive.
Mhm.
Primitive data type holds hello, whereas non-primitive data type holds reference. Primitive data types has 5 types: string, boolean, number, undefined, and null. Whereas non-primitive data type has 3 subtypes: array, function, and object. Yes.
What is the difference between primitive and non-primitive?
Sir, primitive holds date value,
Mhm.
whereas non-primitive holds reference.
What is the difference between slice and splice?
So by using this slice, we can get a particular part of the string, or and in the splice, we can delete, add, or remove or replace the array element.
Oh. What is the difference between equal to and strictly equal to?
Sir, equal to only checks its value, whereas
Mhm.
strictly equal to operator checks value as well as its type of data type.
What is higher order function?
Higher order function means the function which accesses another function as argument or parameter.
What is callback function?
Callback function is the function which is passed as parameter. Yes.
What is hoisting?
So hoisting is the by default behavior of the browser, due to which all the declaration get shifted towards the top of the scope and not their values.
It's not the behavior of browser, it's the behavior of JavaScript.
Yes. Yes.
What is web storages?
Web storage is where you can store users' data in the form of JSON. There are 2 types of web storages: local storage and session storage.
Yes. What is difference between localization?
Local storage, in the local storage, data saved is permanent there, which is we have to require to delete it manually,
Okay.
which will be not deleted automatically. In session storage, where the session will be end, the data will be deleted automatically.
What are the methods we have on local storage?
So local storage, there are four methods: set item, get item, remove item, and clear.
Set item, remove item,
Get item and clear. Yes.
set item, get item, remove item, and clear. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. What is callback function?
So callback function is
Hmm.
the function which is passed as parameter inside another function.
And what is callback help?
So callback help means nesting of function.
Callback function is
Callback help means using more than 3 callback function in main function.
Okay, nesting of callback function. It's
Yes,
called
sir.
callback
Nesting.
function.
Yes.
What is promise?
So promise is the JavaScript object which gives some value in future.
Mhm.
There are four steps in promise.
Mhm.
So first one is fulfilled, settled, rejected, and ending. Sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I want to use promise, what we have to?
Sir, we have to use constructor method for
Mhm.
using promise.
Mhm.
It is start with new promise,
Okay.
new declaration, and then if then two parameters will be passed in promise, resolve and reject.
Okay.
If our promise is resolved, then we have to call then method.
Mhm.
If our promise is rejected, then catch method is get called.
What is async await?
So async await is used for handling asynchronous JavaScript.
Mhm.
Uh, Before function declaration, we use async,
Mhm.
and in the function where we have to use two conditions, then we use await inside the function for the second condition.
What is promise chaining?
The promise chain is executing sequence of promises one after one. Promise task one after one.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
What is the difference between undefined and not defined?
So undefined means we have declared the variable but not assigned the value. And not defined means, sir, we have not declared any declaration.
What is then?
So,
What is nan?
sorry, sir.
What is event bubbling and event capturing?
Sorry, sir. I don't hear about.
What is the use of set timeout?
So set timeout is used for when we have to show our uh, after what time we have to show our uh,
After
yes, sir.
specific number of milliseconds,
Yes, sir.
if we have to call our function, right?
Yes, sir.
So we use set amount. And what is set interval?
Set. Sorry, sir.
Is JavaScript single threaded or multi-threaded?
JavaScript is a single thread, sir,
Why it is called a single thread?
because it executes line by line code.
Actually,
Yes, sir.
JavaScript runs bars one by one.
Yes, sir.
Cannot perform multiple tasks at the same time.
Yes, sir.
What is event delegation?
Sorry, sir. I don't understand.
What is JSON?
JSON is a uh, JavaScript object notation. When we have to store data in the local storage or in the API, we have to use JSON. API and local storage will only read JSON object. Yes,
What
in
is
the
the
just
Ajax?
yes, sir. Ajax is the JavaScript, asynchronous JavaScript, XML, asynchronous JavaScript and XML. It is
So,
not a programming language.
mhm.
It is developed for getting better, faster uh, web web application by using HTML, XML, and CSS.
So, do you work on Ajax?
Yes, sir. No, no, sir. Yes, sir. We have used in our HTTP.
Mhm. Suppose if I give a API link, can you write a code to create a Ajax code? Hello.
Yes, sir. Get
Yeah,
what
I
we
have
have put.
I have given a API in
Yes, sir.
chat section. Please
Yes.
use that API to make a API call. Please share your screen.
Yes, sir.
I think your JS file is not corrected. Yeah, your JS file is not linked with HTML properly. Use auto suggestion.
Yes.
Is your index file is in folder assets?
Yes, sir. No, sir. JS. Sorry, sir. Yes.
Perfect. Please show me the code, JavaScript. Download function. If there is error, how you can handle that error?
Sir, we have to use two conditions,
Mhm.
status and ready states.
Okay, please write the code for sir. Please remove that 13 number bracket. Line number 13.
So if our condition will be false, then else bracket will be
That's okay.
yes, sir.
Okay, that's okay.
Yes.
I have passed one statement in chat section. Please copy that in your editor.
Sir, data type सांगा.
Yes. What will be the answer? No, what will be the data type of our output?
Sir, its answer will be 111 true, and this data type is string. Any data type, any primitive data type another than any data type which primitive data type which added to string, it will be string, give string.
Okay, okay, that's good. I have passed one more statement. Please copy that.
Yes, sir.
What will be the output of line number 30 and 31?
Sir, line number 13 will be it 00 means it executes. In line number 14, 31, the data type will be number, but it's its data type. It's the equal to operator will only check the value.
What will be the output?
Yes, true and false.
Right? True and
Yeah.
what? Yes.
False value is get converted into number 0.
Mhm.
Then equal to operator only checks its value. In another console, there is a strictly equal to operator. It will also check its data type. Therefore, 0 and false will be false is the Boolean data type.
Okay.
Therefore, it gives false.
Okay, correct. Suppose I have one array, I want to empty that array. How can we do that?
We can use a map method inside the for each.
Sorry, so I didn't get.
Yes, sir. We can use
No. My
pop.
question is,
Yes, sir. Pop
I
method.
have I have one array and I want to empty that array. Yes. Go.
Yes, sir. We can use pop method inside the for is on
Okay.
the array. Yes.
Okay. Is there any another way?
Sir, array dot length equal to 0.
Yeah. No?
Yes.
Yes.
By using length property.
Okay. Just a second. I am giving you a array. Please copy that in your editor.
Yes.
Okay. Please copy that array, and you have to create a new array
Yes, sir.
in which I want the first name and last name, only first name and last name of the inventors.
Yes. Only first name and last name, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Please show me the code. Okay. Very good. Very great.
Yes.
Suppose for the same array, if I want to calculate the all inventors live all together, how many years did all the inventors live all together?
Sir, we have to use two methods, reduce and
Yeah. Please write the code.
okay, sir. Yes, sir. Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes, Shrikant. Perfect. Very good.
Yes, sir.
So, Shashikant, I have done from my side. Do you have any question for me?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Please give me feedback.
Yeah, I will get back to you with the feedback. Definitely. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.